Why don't we have light? What's the problem with light?
If you look at Nigeria's history, you will see that we keep changing governments, and we have this bad habit of stopping everything that the previous government has done, investigating, and by the time we pick it up, we've run out of time. So the first order of business that we proposed to the government at the time, this was in 2001, 2002, was let us reform the electricity sector, dismantle NEPA's monopoly, and establish a regulator, and then raise the electricity tariff by at least 200%. Okay? That way, you will attract the Dangotes and the Otedolas and other foreign investors to come and invest in electricity. Nobody listened to us. Obasanjo did not agree because he felt electricity tariffs should not be raised dramatically because it will hurt the poor. Our argument in BPE then was, no, the poor are in the village, they don't have electricity. The poor in Lagos, they are in Ajagule, they don't have electricity. It is the rich in Ikoyi, Victoria Island, that get more of the electricity. Let them pay so that we will have enough money and attraction for investment. So this was our plan. It was not until 2005 that President Obasanjo finally bought into that plan, and the Electric Power Sector Reform Act was passed, which, broke down NEPA into 18 companies and began to license private operators. But still.
Sorry, sir, what do you mean 18 companies till now?
Yeah.
NEPA is 18 companies.
NEPA has been broken. In fact, I did it in BP, but it was concluded after I left. NEPA was broken into 6 generation companies, 1 transmission and system operations company, and 11 distribution companies. In Lagos, there are 2 distribution companies here in Lagos. All right? And the idea was...
Sorry, sir. They must be distributing bread or something. Because they are not distributing lights.
No. They are distributing electricity. It's just that they do not have enough to give you 24 hours electricity a day. But they are. So you see the
sorry
the
to
challenge.
Keep cutting you, sir. They don't have enough. Sorry. Is this true? I keep hearing this. Is it true that we give another country light? I hear that there's one country that takes, and they have.
Yeah, we provide some megawatts of electricity. I can't remember exactly how much, to Niger Republic. Okay? And in Niger Republic, they don't have power cuts. But that is not because of NEPA's problem. NEPA gives them the electricity, but within Niger, they have organized themselves such that the power does not go off. We provide the electricity. Now, so in 2005, we had broken NEPA down into 17 companies. Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission had been established, the regulator, to issue licenses. The only thing that was left to kickstart investments in the sector was raise the tariff. And by then, because of exchange rate deterioration, you needed to raise the tariff by something like 400%. Again, elections round the corner, nobody wants to bite the bullet and do something like that. So it was not done. Instead, President Obasanjo decided, because by then we had built up the excess crude account. We had billions of dollars. We had paid off our debt by 2005. We still had about $5 billion in the excess crude account. So we proposed that money be used to build more power stations. So 9 new power stations were contracted to be built, 2 in the southwest, in Papalanto and Omotosho, and 7 in the Niger Delta, all using gas. Nigeria burns the equivalent of 28,000 megawatts of electricity every day. We burn the gas, which, if harnessed, we can generate 28,000 megawatts of electricity. At least this is correct 5 years ago. I don't know if they have reduced the flaring. So we said, instead of flaring this gas, burning it, why not build this power station? So the contracts were given. GE got the 7 Niger Delta power stations.
Sorry, sir, what's GE?
General Electric. General Electric is the largest turbine manufacturer in the world from the US. The Chinese got the 2 others. And these were being done. We had elections, we handed over, Eradua came and said, no, stop. Okay, now, Eradua is dead, so I never got the chance to ask him. But who on earth would stop the construction of power stations in Nigeria based what reason? There is nothing we need in this country more than power. On whatever terms, at whatever price, I would build power stations and ask questions after the electricity is received by the people. But President Yar'Adua stopped it. President Yar'Adua, a governor of a PDP government that became president, stopped these projects that were started by a previous PDP government. And up till today, as we speak, our plan to complete those power stations was December 2007. As we speak, they have not been completed. And I'm sure the price has doubled. And I give you this as an example of why our electricity problems have not been solved. And if you go back to the previous government, you will find a similar story that someone started and President Obasanjo came and said, stop, I want to investigate this. This is the problem. If today President Goodluck assembles a sound technical team and gives them the authority and an open check, Nigeria can stop having power outages in 3 to 5 years. It's possible. It can be done.
3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years, we can do it.
It cannot be done in less than 3 years, but I believe it can be done in between 3 and 5 years. It can be done.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. Now,